By harnessing the power of the invisible radio waves of the sky, Perpetual Something Films is spanning the globe to bring you the stories that matter. How to be emo.
This is Billy. Billy is a normal boy with friends and normal habits.
You wouldn't believe what was gonna happen next. I was about to throw that football so far.
Hey, guys!
Hey, Billy. Hey, Sage. Hey, Billy. Go on.
Billy may seem happy and content enough, but it's actually a facade to hide the pain and alienation he sometimes feels. He also has a hard time getting rid of feelings he has for one boy on campus.
Yeah, he sounds like he's real professional, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah.
God, I'm so
I don't know.
jealous.
I don't really talk about my music very much, you know?
Oh, no, his eyes.
and
eyes.
great.
Oh, shucks. I wish I was more like Kyle. He gets all the girls.
Well, Billy, it looks like today is your lucky day. Billy, let me ask you a question. What is it you admire about Kyle?
Well, I guess I admire him because he looks like such a square. But yet, he gets all the girls.
And you feel you, yourself, might like a shot at this for a change.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, Billy, Kyle's not a square. He just dresses that way because he's emo.
What's emo?
Billy, I'm glad you asked.
Emo is short for emotional, meaning full of feeling. While most scholars argue over who actually started the genre, most will point to a Washington, D.C.-based punk band known as the Rites of Spring. While they still had the pounding punk beat, they began to add a more melodic, introspective lyrics than most punk bands of the day.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Of course, there were also a slew of other bands in the area between 1984 and 1992, but they were all forgotten, so we're skipping ahead. The band that finally personified the emo sound was a Seattle-based band known as Sunny Day Real Estate.
Ooh, it's kind of hot.
Oh my god! Oh! Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! Fucking god damn it! Daddy, God.
They personified what emo was to become by laying the groundwork for its sound.
What was that? Oh yeah! Fuck yeah!
Many bands would follow in these footsteps, such as Mineral, Texas is the Reason, Christy Fun Drive, Death Cab for Cutie, and the incomparable The Get Up Kids. The fusion of pseudo-indie rock, punk, and grunge feel attracted many different forms of kids to the mix. They range from your alienated nerd to the lovelorn poet, from the disenfranchised high schooler up to your high school jock. Today, emo has erupted onto the mainstream with such bands as Dashboard Confessional, Phantom Planet, and the now defunct At the Drive-In. Most emo kids see this as the end of the genre and will do all in their power to not let it happen. And this is how emo continues to march along.
Do you understand now, Billy?
Uh-huh. I think I do.
Billy, welcome to your new best friend, the thrift store.
This place smells bad.
Billy, just remember this helpful saying. The smell of old is the smell of emo clothes gold. Now let's take a look. Now remember, Billy, when looking for the right emo clothes, just think of your dear old grandfather. Now mix his style with that of your local nerd.
If you take the factor of being divided...
Favorite clothes of any emo kid can include the following. Tight pants or jeans, or otherwise. Collared shirts. Sweaters or sweater vests. Hoodies. Tight shirts of any time will do, and a few other things you might pick up soon enough. Of course, though, no emo boy or girl is complete without accessories. They can include pins of your favorite emo band, a punk rock style studded belt, and of course, most importantly of all, your black rimmed glasses.
But I don't need glasses.
That's okay, Billy. Neither do most emo kids either, but we won't say anything, will we? Whoa there, Billy. You may think you're emo because you're dressed like that, but you're not. You need to learn how to deal with the outside world and with other emo kids who might think you're a poser. I think it's time you learned some emo etiquette. And now, Billy, emo social etiquette is an extremely important part of the whole process. The idea is not based on how you perceive yourself.
It's not?
No. It's more based on how others perceive you outwardly. Let's start simple, shall we? Emo kids are supposed to be sensitive, open-minded individuals. Now, with that in mind, don't do it. Billy, you need to strive to reject anything that might clash with the emo mindset. Things like this include accepting different forms of music, not indulging in cigarettes or alcohol, eating meat, having sexual relations with another...
Okay.
Don't look so glum, Billy. You can make out with multiple partners to your heart's content.
Oh, boy!
Logical thinking, as it tends to take away from some of your sensitivity. Extroversion of any form, as it makes you look interested in something. But above all, Billy, avoid happiness. Happiness is a cardinal sin in the emo culture.
Why can't I be happy?
You see, Billy, since emo kids are so sensitive, they tend to take everything a lot harder than normal people. Their lives are ones of constant pain and misery. Let us use a few examples. Let's say the store runs out of your favorite soy ice cream. This should make you cry, and thus your day is ruined. If your best friend was mean to you, this can ruin your week, month, or year. If your girlfriend or boyfriend dumps you, this ruins your life.
Well, if I can't be happy or extroverted, how am I supposed to act in an emo show?
Well, you see, Billy, that leads us to step 2 of our emo etiquette lesson. Your physical being. Billy, do you know how to sulk?
Yeah, I think.
Good job. Now get used to this position. It's your new stance. Be sure to eliminate any confidence or pride in yourself in this new stance. Be sure to keep your posture at concerts or shows, but when watching, be sure to fold your arms. Don't, I repeat, don't look entertained. Now, when dealing with people, make sure you talk with your eyes averting theirs. Stare at their feet if you must. If you don't, people might think you have self-confidence, and this would derail all of our training. Another incredibly important mannerism of emo is the head wave. Make sure that when agreeing or disagreeing with somebody, you must accentuate your head movements. Be sure to keep your gaze down at the floor.
Wait, I'm confused.
These diagrams should help explain this off-use procedure outside the worlds of emo and 5-year-old shy children. Be sure to practice these, Billies, as much as you can.
Okay. Well, am I ready to go out to the outside world yet?
After one more minor adjustment, there you go. No emo disciple would be caught dead without his or her trademark dyed black hair.
It's so badly done. My fingers are all black.
That's because you do it yourself 5 minutes before leaving the house. In the emo world, the more fake the black, the better. Kids with normal hair just can't be accepted by this genre of followers. It's just not emo. Now let's get to test those skills in a real-world situation. Where would you like to go?
Oh boy! I got an invite to Johnny Football's big party!
I'm not so sure that's such a swell idea, Billy.
No, they're my friends. They'll accept me.
Well, okay. Off you go then, you little scamp. He still has much to learn.
Oh! So there I was, getting ready to throw the football.
Football.
Hey, guys. Oh, God. Ow!
Kick his ass, guys. Oh,
hurt
yeah.
a little bit.
That one felt good.
Hey, guys. Anyone out there? This isn't funny. Joke's over.
Hey.
Ha, funny.
Ever tell you guys about that story when I was just about to throw that football?
Things didn't go so well, did they, Billy?
No, they beat me up because of the way I look and I act.
I told you, Billy. Not all your old friends are going to accept the change you have made. Your old friends will begin to call you sissy and other harmful names. It just proves that they're not as sensitive as you are.
I don't want to be sensitive. Oh, I have the nerve to go and knock their blocks off.
Easy there, Billy. Violence never solved a thing. And besides, it's not emo at all to go pick fights or stand up for yourself.
What am I supposed to do with all these emotions I have inside?
Well, Billy, you solve your aggression the emo way, through poetry. Be sure to use that to write down all your emotions you feel and would like to express. Poetry will be your new release.
I was out there on the football field, about to go long. All the cheerleaders came out. It went about 150 yards. I threw it like boom, just launched through like boom, just like whew. Hey, Sage. Hey, sissy. It was pretty funny, huh, guys?
I wrote this song for you. It's real sweet and sensitive.
When I look into your eyes, I wanna kneel down and cry, 'cause the beauty that you possess, the skin I must caress, the tears like stars fall from my eyes.
Do I really need to know how to do that?
Instruments are the emo kids' first love, after poetry. Every true one knows how to play at least one. And really, for the sole purpose of getting women. See, Billy, how he used his poetry and the instrument together?
So that's what I use with my poetry.
You might just be catching on. Of course, guitars and poetry aren't the only hobbies emo kids have. There's a wide variety of them, in fact. Here, let me show you. Say goodbye to the crisp, clear quality sound of your CDs, Billy, and say hello to vinyl. Vinyl are kinda like CDs, only bigger and with poorer quality. You're gonna get to love those pops and cracks in the middle of your favorite song.
But what should I do with all my CDs? Throw them away?
Yes, but not before you record your favorite songs off them onto a mixtape. Copied from CD onto durable analog tape. The quality may suffer a bit, but that's not a concern when you don't have to deal with pressing a button to skip to the next track.
Okay, I see. The emo kids don't like studio quality sound.
That's right, Billy. Of course, that doesn't only go for music. I see you have a super new and expensive Xbox over there. Do you like your newfangled video games? Well, stop. Immediately take it in and replace it for an 8-bit Nintendo. Buy all the games you can possibly get for it, but be sure to play only one all the time. Poetry is going good, eh, Billy?
Oh, yeah. I almost have every page filled cover to cover.
Some of those might make good songs, but your stories will work perfectly in your new zine.
You mean magazine.
No, Billy, it's more emo to call it a zine.
Dad just doesn't understand. He expects me to be big and tough like Johnny Unitas. He just doesn't understand my sensitive side.
Billy, does Dad do this a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time. narrator. Why does he always do that?
You see, Billy, your dad, like those football players, don't understand what it means to be a sensitive man. Like Johnny Unitas. The thing you have to understand, Billy, is that the emo culture is a close-knit, small one. Your dad is not emo. Those football players aren't emo either. Believe it or not, Slayer is not emo.
They're not?
I know it's hard to believe with their heartfelt anthems.
So, how do I know who's emo and who's not?
Let me give you a few examples, Billy.
If only they knew how real this life really gets. They would stop acting like a silly bitch. They would respect the cock, whether or not they believed in it. Doesn't take much, and that's messed up. Because these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us. While everyone was trying to outdo the last man, I was just a ghost trying to catch some as Pac-Man.
These boys are not emo.
Your hair, it's everywhere.
She's listening to Dashboard Confessional. She must be emo.
No, that's where you're mistaken, Billy. Just because she listens to emo doesn't make her emo. She is just like so many others who cling to a fad. Not like you or me, Billy.
Got time, but I don't mind.
These fellows aren't emo either.
Tupac definitely can't be emo.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Billy. Tupac Shakur was one of the more sensitive men of our time. His poetry and verse spoke with such raw and powerful emotion. Tupac was very much indeed emo, although beloved by all fads of the world and his extensive writings and truly sensitive sayings. James Trafficant is sadly not emo.
Could have fooled me.
Hey, Billy!
Hey, Sage!
I just got the new Nelly CD, man. Come on, let's go listen to it.
Sorry it had to come to this, Billy. But your old schoolyard chum is definitely not emo.
Why is Kyle making out with that guy?
Well, you see, Billy, this brings us to our last lesson of all. Super sensitivity. You see, Billy, Kyle has crossed the boundaries of straight and gay. He is respectable to all people's feelings. This is the last step you have to learn.
But I don't want to make out with that guy.
This is the final test, Billy. Go through with this and you will truly be emo.
Really?
Well, Billy, if you have to learn your lessons from an informational film, then no.
Pressing hard against your jeans, your tongue in my mouth. Trying to keep the words from coming out. You didn't care to know who else may have been you before. I want a lover I don't have to love. I want a girl who's just out to give a fuck.
Now turn the record over. and we will continue on the other side.